No need to ask, he's a smooth
Welcome back. This is
I love it.
we have the BuilDeFi team. We're going to struggle through this, and we're going to have a great time. How you guys doing?
It's like we're streaming. It's all over again, like baby streamers. Like, what do we do first? How do we schedule it? How do we tell people? It was fun. We used to do it at the time, just jump on, and now we're planning things. But all good over here. Beautiful weather in Bangkok. We had a floods in the city last night, and it looks like a beautiful morning though. So hopefully we have a nice Friday here.
That's awesome. How you feel, dude?
So fucking ready to launch this shit. So ready. Oh man, we've designed it and redesigned it and redesigned it and changed our mind and playing with the website. It's beautiful. I'm so ready for this.
Yeah, it has been, I feel like, our testnet, which we've been in testnet for, about a week and a half now, or so, maybe a week. And it's been really nice. I think a lot of people have been really liking the UI and how to click around. I think it's pretty straightforward. And, we're going to launch a token on stream tonight to show kind of everybody how easy it is and how smooth it is. So I'm really excited. I think the design is awesome, and it's only going to get better over time once we continue to add more EVM chains and more features. It's going to be really, really awesome. And I just, there's a lot of work that's been going on in the background, like that. It's inconceivable at this much how much we've talked and worked on this. So it's been a long time coming, but we're really excited.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I would add one thing. Everyone talks about AI and agents and all those types of things. Well, we got a little bit of an agent bot system working in the background to smooth out a lot of processes, so community members don't have to. And imagine there may come a day in a phase 2 or phase 3 where you say, make a token that's me. Here's my X account. Here's my Medium account. Create a token that it amplifies who I am. That'd be nice. And then see what the agent kicks out for you.
Right. Yeah.
Love it. All right. Well, I think we're gonna let some people roll in here before we get into the UI. So if you guys have any questions, please drop them in the comment channel. Who's the guy on the left? That's Rich. It's smooth. We're back. We're back, man.
We are so back.
Utah.
There's Utah. Hey,
The
Utah.
permabull.
Yeah. Yep. Permabull.
Yeah.
It's like we were saying. It's kind of like the usual suspects. Like there are some just diehard people that join the Sunday space in Titanx. The ones that they're always going to tweet about something. And there's just a handful. I'd say it's easily less than 100. It's more than 10, 20-ish, and they're just people who just believe it. And then look at the charts. Look at those greens over the past 24 hours. Somebody's buying up Titanx. Somebody's holding. Hydra's had a positive ROI for mining. I mean, interesting stuff. Hopefully, we can help activate those by allowing people to build on your favorite token. Titanx, outside the Titanx ecosystem, your favorite meme coin, your favorite protocol. That's what we're here for.
Yeah. We're just going to be amplifying communities, really. I mean, just allowing people to not only build, a simple meme token, a robust DeFi protocol, but just enabling people who know nothing to be able to launch their own token or real utility on top of existing tokens. And I really think this is going to be amazing with the unique tokens we're going to be able to make. I just can't imagine, where we're going to be in the future from now. I mean, we have the potential to be layers deep on top of tokens, and it's going to just be interesting to watch. That's for sure.
People have no idea what we're allowing these communities to do. Like what Titanx has done is the perfect example of leverage plays, and these other communities, they have no idea what they're in for. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah. And, not only are people going to be able to build tokens on, other unique tokens, but we'll have leaderboards for those tokens to earn money towards buying and burning their tokens up. So it's repeat of giving value to these communities over and over and over again. And it's only going to explode over time. We have a long way ahead, and, we're going to start chain by chain, but eventually we're going to be on all EVM chains, and we're going to have tons of communities in here. It's going to be it's going to be really, really awesome to see.
Robinhood chain just came out of nowhere, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that's exciting.
Yeah, I was wondering if I just wasn't paying attention or if that was an actual surprise. But yeah, I had to look it up immediately, and then seeing that, I'm happy to see that it's on Ethereum. It's a layer 2. Like, they're not trying to do anything. They're not reinventing the wheel here. They're just, I understand wanting your own chain, and an Ethereum layer 2 is, I think, the best way to go. If that's what you're trying to do.
Especially fork of Arbitrum or major architecture from Arbitrum or something, which is a very good chain. Very good chain.
Right. Yeah, that's one of the OG layer 2s, I feel like, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And it's on our list.
Mm-hmm.
Robinhood chain soon, or Arbitrum soon.
Yeah.
I think, you in crypto, you go where it's hottest. In volcanoes, you run away from the lava and the smoke and all that. Not with crypto. You run toward it and dive in.
Yeah.
We want to be the go-to place for when people are over there wanting to create new protocols and don't know what to do next. We want to be their first place to do shopping. Come on over here, kick off something easy, kick off something sophisticated. A lot of testing. Launch for free. Launch for a small portion of the mint. Try out the modules. Who knows what meme coins are going to form on Robinhood? I know it's going to be meme heavy. Obviously, Bases and BNB chain is. I think Robinhood is going to have its fair share of memes, and they're going to put tokenized assets on there. It's just going to be wild. It's really going to be wild.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering how much Robinhood is going to steer people into crypto. Like, now they have a reason to, just like Coinbase is onboarding all these people into Base chain. They're getting them more experienced with DeFi, like having a wallet, interacting with these DeFi protocols, as opposed to just, buying and selling tokens on a centralized exchange. I feel like this is going to help onboard people into DeFi, getting them on chain, doing actual transactions. So
I think you're going to be right. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, Utah said just one more barrier to entry to removed. Yeah,
right.
It's bringing people who are novices but want to get in onto DeFi, and I think a lot of people want and like crypto, but they might feel pseudo intimidated by it. But more and more people getting very easily shown how to get in there with like a Robinhood or so. It's an easy leap for them. But it's going to be interesting to kind of see where it goes. And, Rich said, is there a Robinhood Telegram? Not sure.
Is there going to be a Robinhood Telegram? Well, I mean, there probably is already a Robinhood chain Telegram. In the BuilDeFi topics, if you don't see a topic you like in there, tell us. We'll add another one. We got a brewery, got marketing, we got show your token. We'll have some more in there. But yeah, keep it fun. I think you guys know us. Us five. We are community first, and we really like to have fun. We don't treat this as a got to do it 9 to 5. It is not like that with us. We really truly enjoy what we're doing.
Yep. Yeah. And MVS Crip says, "Good morning, legends. What are you guys cooking around here?" Well, we're cooking a crypto launchpad, and I'm telling you, it's been in the crock pot for weeks now. But in crypto terms, it's been over a year of working on this, and it is been a long time coming. But let's take I think that's a good segue. Let's take you to the
homepage.
website.
Yeah, take it to the webpage. I think Rich likes to call February 2025 kind of our initial time because we were kicking around the ideas informally, and then we finally got on the call and started hashing it out. And February, that is so 225.
Yeah, I don't really want to. I don't want to talk about that. Yeah, let's move past that.
I enjoy the history. But let's get to the fun stuff. How can people build? What's this all about? Why do people care? Let's tell them.
Yeah, so this is just a little run through real quick. This is the BuilDeFi homepage, and we have a kind of a drop down menu on the left side that can be collapsed, and you can still press on all these icons. But it just shows you minting now, trading now, and certified, and a whole bunch of other things. But just
pointing out, sorry, real quick, that it's kind of sectioned off in the life cycle of a token on our platform. So it'll start in minting, and then once minting's over, go to the trading section, and then as it's trading, top tokens will get certified and get to that elite tier.
Yep. Yeah, and the elite tier is massive. Everything is unlocked at that point. Basically, your token is free range to be built on, interacted with on a different level. So we have a spotlight, and this is going to be on pretty much any of these tokens. The top banner is always going to be here. So let's just get into, I guess, building a token for now.
Let's just launch just a meme real quick, just to show how easy it is to name, ticker, image. That's all you need.
And the time frames are, if you want to just do a real quickie, you can do a 28-minute one. And then if you want one that's drawn out for long periods of time, up to 88 days. So it's a huge flexibility depending on whether you're aligning for a contest or a birthday event, or you just want more time for more people to participate or grow your community. Lots and lots of flexibility on mint time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's do Big Dog.
What's up, dog?
So what we're doing right now is you just type in the name of the token. Here's the ticker, an image. You can put a description here. And right here, it says free launch, no protocol fee. You can just click that, and you can see at the bottom of the screen right here, it says $0. So you'll be able to set a percent allocation for a ton of different things: the mint price, the fair launch duration, extra tokens mint for the LP. But for right now, we're just going to do the free version. Is the free version still 8 hours, or can we do 28 minutes?
You can select anything.
You can still change it, yeah. The default pops up as 8.
But just pointing out that we're already doing more than necessary. It's literally just name, ticker, image, launch.
Yeah, so this is just going through, but we really can just click all this stuff. I didn't change a single thing really besides the fair launch duration. And just come over here, hit launch. It shows you launch fee, you pay free. And all you're going to have to pay is gas fees to do the transaction.
And depending on your chain, so for Ethereum, you'll be able to you mint in Ethereum. That's how you mint your tokens. But you can pay in USDC or USDT, the gas. There is an option for that for gas. Oh, 27-minute countdown.
So
Big doll.
just like that. It was I don't know, 3 minutes, and
I think you could do it in like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Honestly.
yeah,
80% of it was you explaining and going, you know,
Yeah, that's true.
slowly scrolling, and 15 seconds is actually clicking. So,
Well, in here you'll see obviously the ticker name, what the main LP is. So this is built on ETH, but you could do a whole bunch of different tokens. It shows a price, market cap, holder. Here's all the socials. But just to get in, if you want to get in, you just come down here and you mint your own tokens. Everybody gets in at the exact same price level, and it's just whatever happens in this mint period is what will be minted. So as long as we meet the minimum required, which is 0.1124 for this specific token, ETH, then your token is launched and it'll be there forever, basically.
I just minted some. There we go.
I was going to mint some, but you know, I also wanted to say, you know, as community members are out there thinking, well, how many tokens are being minted? How do I know which ones are coming? If it's as short as 28 minutes, I got to really pay attention. So there's some automatic filters. If you look over on the left, you see a ending soon, and the most recent, or the one that is, you know, the token that is launching the soonest will be right there. So that's how I went to it and found Big Dog. You can also do searches. You know, we've got a search token or users on the platform as well. But if you want to see what's coming, swing over there to ending soon. And we've already reached the launch threshold. I'm not surprised.
Right.
Grab a little bit here too. We appreciate those who, you know, we had quite a bit of testers last, you know, initial testnet, kind of early testnet. And we've had a few people come in. We appreciate you coming in and stopping in. We know your time is valuable. We know that you want to earn money and you know, be productive. Like you didn't sign up to be a tester in crypto. You signed up to have fun and probably make some money and change your life. So we do appreciate everything that, you know, the feedback that people have given and the tokens you've launched. There's even been some humor started. You know, you always got a beef in crypto, one or two beefs. So we'll keep it respectful, but, you know, we're going to have fun with this.
So yeah, I mean, in 24 minutes, you can see we've launched threshold is reached. We've this token has raised the minimum amount of ETH required. So in 24 minutes, this token is just automatically going to have an LP created on Uniswap, and token trading begins immediately. So the three of us we've minted in this minting period. What does that mean? We've created our own tokens. We deposited ETH and we've received these tokens. They're already in our wallet, just waiting for the LP to go live. So this, you know, of many things, this is one of the greatest parts about our launchpad is sniper bots. You know, an LP gets created. Who's the first buyer every time? A sniper bot.
Every time.
Well, and this we've minted tokens at the mint price, and so this token is launching at that mint price. If a sniper bot shows up and buys $1,000 or whatever worth of this token, we already have them in our wallet. We could just instantly dump on that guy if we wanted to, and like just completely eliminate the possibility of someone sniping an LP, because we've got 28 minutes to get our tokens at the base mint price level before the LP is even created.
It's a very different mindset than platforms that run only on timing, and bots have a lot of, I'm not anti-bot. I don't think any of us are anti-AI and anti-bot, but you don't want bots to have unfair advantages. Then why play that game?
Right.
So we have taken that advantage away from the bots. We'd love for bots to come on in and mint, create their own tokens, and have their own bot swarm mint, and have that be their own little currency, and then set up a nation or whatever they're going to do. All these things.
Right.
Yeah, and just to show on the tokenomics side of things, on this drop down menu over here, you have every percent on what happened, who's the owner, who's the builder, what percent of LP was added. And when these start getting really robust and a lot of stuff, this tokenomics is going to be your kind of cheat sheet on what's going on with the token, who's making it, what you can, check the addresses and really see like, okay, is this a buy and burn heavy token? Is it an Aave heavy, external, internal staking? There's a ton of different things that can go on. So if you're ever wondering what a token's all about and what it's built on, this page shows you absolutely everything.
Yep. So I guess while we're waiting for this token to launch, yeah, you can look at this one's already live that you just went to, and I'll pull it up myself. So this one is Moon Element. Its main LP is with Moon 8. So this token specifically decided to launch not on ETH, which is the default, but Moon 8 is another token that was on this platform that is now certified. And what that means is now anybody can launch a token paired with that token. So this is one of those cases where they launched this Moon Element token on top of Moon 8, meaning it's paired with it LP wise. So if Moon 8 goes up 100%, Moon Element token goes up 100% automatically. That's what building on gives you. So when you're bullish on a token and you pair your token with them on that LP, you're riding that wave and up and down. It's not always sunshine and rainbows, but that's the beautiful thing. We're allowing people to build leverage plays on top of their favorite tokens, I think is the best way to say it in a short sentence.
And a lot of us have seen what the power of leverage plays. Back in a certain ecosystem, I was built on the third layer. So you had your base layer token that the community was called, and then they built something they called this Dragon X on top of it, and then I built baby Dragon X on top of that. So Dragon X did a 15 or an 18x, baby Dragon X did 127x. And it doesn't always happen like that. But if you have the right type of bonded liquidity and you have enough sell pressure, the amplification of bonded liquidity is just insane. It's really, really, it goes both ways, as the dude said too. I was stunned. I continue to be stunned. It's almost like a dream, but it really happened. Check the charts. Check the charts. There's other stores like that too.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is the perfect story of what we're trying to showcase here. That's the perfect success story. I mean, that's what everyone in crypto is here for, that 100x, right? And you were able to showcase that with a leverage on top of a leverage. You got a token that did what'd you say, 20x or so, and then yours
Yeah,
leveraged on top of that.
Dragon X was 1520x
Yeah.
after an extensive stream with cryptic messages by Eric and Mike Dean was on there. It was a very long stream. Those guys have endurance, and he kept talking. Things are going to be happening. We're going to activate this community. We're really going to get this party started. And I know Eric well. Eric was an advisor for Baby Dragon X, helped us out tremendously in tokenomics. And I thought, what's he gonna do? I guess he's some kind of magician. And it happened. He was a magician. So that's the power of the community. You get a great community together. You got the tokenomics. You got safe tokens. You got the minting periods of Dragon X. The way it did that, we did a smaller minting period with Baby Dragon X. So yeah, we learned off things, and it's a good case study of leverage plays. I'm glad we have it. Like I don't claim to be a genius. I'm not a genius. I followed a system, and we had some great success, and we continue to have success creating derivatives of these, going multi-chain, all these different things. We're continuing. I always say Titan X changed my life. Zen actually was probably the first one that changed my life, and Titan X changed my life more in learning about fair ethos and actually building, and then getting to know great people to build with, other builders who have the same ethos. There's a lot of builders in Titan X, and some of us have really come together and continued to collaborate closely. And on this one, that's a long partnership, 16 months and thousands of hours, thousands and thousands of hours to build the best product possible for you.
Hey, Penny, shoot us your questions. We've got answers.
Yeah. Penny Crypto's been putting out a lot of. He gets introspective when he's out walking. Like he's says about what he's thought about in the past about crypto and where we are now, and yeah, he's really putting it out there. That's awesome.
Do you want to run through some of the tokenomic options we've got? Like,
Oh yeah,
we could show people how to make money. Like say somebody that wants to earn some money on this platform, and they're not sure if they want to launch a token. Maybe they don't have an extra $25 or $50. Can they earn money on some type of affiliate program? What's here for them?
Yes, they can. Why don't you jump over? Yeah, exactly. To the profile. And right there in the top right, get your affiliate link.
oh my bad.
And
just to be clear, this is your profile. You as the community member, you'll have a profile on different chains, and this is actually your page. We just don't have a picture of you yet.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're just all he's doing is connecting his wallet, and that's all you have to do. Minimum. Connect your wallet to the website, and then you can get a referral link right there, and that gets you anybody that uses your referral link. You're now earning off of that. So.
Nice way for people who have communities, and a lot of people have 10 part-time jobs where they're doing referrals and networking and things like that. Add this one to your pile. Help us spread the word and earn some money. Very easy for you to track too. Very easy for you to track.
Yeah, and then the profile really kind of it shows your hold tokens you're holding, tokens built, CTO tokens, your owning of the tokens, and if you ever favorited a token. So it does have a ton of information on if you're looking at other tokens, who launched it, have they launched any other tokens in the past, or it's easily able to find where you launched a token. So you just can click view and go right to that token. So Penny says, so this is essentially a launchpad like Pumped Out Fun, or you can create legit legit DeFi protocols like other tokens in the Titanx ecosystem builders. Yeah, exactly, Penny. So just to show kind of everything that's going on this is the token minting or the token launch feature, building the token. We can change the mint price, the fair launch duration, extra tokens. We can have a liquidity, extra liquidity, less liquidity, the 8% to the builder, 8% additional support. We could do a buy and burn, external staking, and then
And all of that he's just going through right there, that's the ETH distribution. So when people mint your token, so say you launch your token and 100 ETH comes in, that 100 ETH is getting distributed according to those percentages that he's got set there.
exactly. So ETH precedes distribution. It shows all of these percents adding up to 100. And the nice thing is that this just auto balances for everything, which is so cool. So you're never like getting messed up and going over 100 under. It's always balancing. So here's where you come for the LP setup. These are testnet tokens for right now. When we're live, we're going to have a ton, and people are going to whitelist tokens. Tokens are going to be certified and be able to be built upon. So let's just pick Dragon X for instance. Add a fee route, and then you can add all the LP fees back to the token LP, the token builder, or a buy and burn.
Or multiple LPs. I mean, you can click add another LP.
Yeah.
Just above that, you can add a secondary LP if you're bullish on multiple tokens.
And you want our bots to be helping you out in the background. Now,
Yeah.
we're not going to guarantee the R bots are going to be there, but everywhere you look, they're around every corner on every chart. There's always arbitration bots. So
Yeah.
you got a handful of LPs. Those R bots are going to come in and munch for a long time.
So for this token right now, for the primary LP, you have to have 50% or more for the primary LP. So the primary LP is Dragon X, and it's going to launch with 5 additional LPs with obviously a specific allocation towards those. So this token already is launching with a LP web, which is insane. And with custom LP fees and allocations too.
Yeah. So he's asking, so you can add a buy and burn and set up liquidity webs with other tokens. Yes, absolutely. That's super simple. And there's several other options you can select here.
Yep. So we can do a buy and sell tax up to 12%. Add receiver. You can add these buy and sell taxes to a plethora of different things.
We can't see the drop down, by the way, so just call them out.
Okay, gotcha. That's now that I'm looking at that. So you can add tax receivers to token builder, a burn, primary LP, additional support, external staking, internal staking, and leaderboard. So this it's pretty expansive, and you can do multiple different receivers of this tax as well. So say you want half to be, or let's do a half, internal staking, half leaderboard, right? So now we have 4, a quarter going to 4 different things right off the rip. And the primary LP just is, getting added to leaderboard, internal staking, add additional support. This can go to pretty much anywhere. This took, what we all did was help, tokens out, burn this token, stake this token, whatever the case may be. This is kind of a shout to that.
Right. You love Dragon X. You want to launch a token on Dragon X. You can send portion of ETH to the Dragon X buy and burn, if you wanted to, just as a nod to them. And again, if you're paired with Dragon X and you're buying and burning Dragon X, then you're pumping your token because it's leverage play on top of it.
Exactly. And so we have external staking right now is only Aave, but you can send it to the buy and burn, internal staking, or the primary LP, and this is going to be forever paying out. I mean, it's going to be, your protocol is never going to die if it has Aave stake or external staking or whatever. And it starts with Aave now, but in the future, we're going to slowly be adding more and more staking opportunities, external staking, because I feel like that's a massive hole in the market, is giving real yield to tokens, especially on launchpads. And this is an easy way for anybody to have a forever token.
Yeah, I mean, imagine you set, like, you get 100 ETH come in, and you've got 50% of that going to Aave. Well, then you got 50 ETH going directly into Aave, getting staked, and then he's got buy and burn selected as the yield receiver. Your buy and burn literally never runs dry. It's always going to have ETH yield from Aave, which Aave is one of the most OG DeFi protocols out there. You can pretty much guarantee that it's always going to have yield, and your buy and burn never runs dry. It's literally always getting ETH dripped into it and always buying and burning your token. To me, that's incredibly powerful.
Yeah, we love sustainability. I mean, most of I think everyone on here is around the same, coming in about 2015 to 2017. And, I don't want to say we've seen it all, but we've seen a lot of paths that DeFi and crypto and ICOs and meme coins all go down. And we want to make a fair platform, a platform that's easy to use, and it gives the builder yourself plenty of options, and it gives community members easy ways to participate, and they can get points, can vote for things. If you trade on our platform, you get even more points. You can trade directly on Uniswap, that's fine. If you trade on our platform, you get some more points, and you can do a lot of things with these points.
Yeah.
Then just to round it out real quick, the buy and burn is, instead of setting specific amount of times, whatnot, we have very low, low, medium, high, and very high. So the very high is going to be your fastest burning option, and very low is your slowest burning option. So depending on how high you want the buy and burn to run, and it's obviously depending on how much kind of went in, and but you have flexibility with there. And for the most part, so this is a non-free token, and right now with 6 LPs, this token's $30.
And just to clarify on that buy and burn, it is not controlled by anybody.
Yep.
The platform automatically runs that. So there's no concern of turning the buy and burn off, changing any settings. Like, literally, once it's set in stone. So if he sets very high there, and once it launches, that buy and burn will run hot forever at that speed. So it's not, you can rest assured knowing that participating in a token with these settings, they can't be changed. Like, once it's launched, it's locked, it's immutable. And you'll see all of those settings in the tokenomics on the token page.
Exactly. So it's going to be, I mean, this is $30, all of that. And then the free version, if we click free, the biggest difference is it's $0. How's that feel?
$0 out front. It's almost like buying a car. You know, when you go in for and you get your car for no money down, you're paying later. So basically, the free version, it just takes a percentage of your mint. That way, you know, super reduces the risk for you. You don't even have to put out $8 plus modules.
Right, but even still, like even with all of these options selected, $30, like that's
Yeah.
a meal and a drink right there. It's super cheap.
Yeah, for those people who have worked with developers for 25 an hour, 50 an hour, $100 an hour, creating protocols like this, you'll hear all types of estimates. Like, okay, that's going to cost you about $5,000 to $10,000 to build. Oh, you want it audited? That's a minimum 10,000. Even though it costs you $10,000 to build, it costs 10,000 for an audit. It's just incredible. Like these cottage industries that have popped up around crypto, it just raises the barrier of entry. It makes it hard. And now we want to aim to make it simple for you. Launch your protocols on every single EVM chain that has Uniswap v4 hook.
Yeah, and just to throw it out there, the top right corner on the sidebar right here will show how much required participation you need for launching a token. So you obviously see it has 6 LPs total. So if we delete one, right, it should.
But it's because you've got the allocations not set.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, if they're set for 10%, then if they're all set for 10. The lower you go, the higher it increases.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you are.
So it'll scale with how many LPs you need. So it's like this basic token, right? We have a ton of things going on, but the basic minimum amount is 0.3572. And the last one we did was 0.11 ETH. So these very basic tokens are going to be really cheap and really easy to, crowdfund and get enough participation in there to be able to do it. And we can go up to 88 days or 80 days with a mint. So a lot of time. 88 days. Yeah. That's you should, depending on what your marketing is like, getting 0.1 might be possible.
And 88 is very lucky. You know, some cultures consider 8 to be a very lucky number. Double 8 is even luckier. So.
Yeah, Penny has one more question I just saw.
Oh, here's a good one.
Yeah, so we're allocating 1% of all of the platform revenue to burning X28. We want to see X28 pegged to Titan X 1-for-1 and stay there, because that's ultimately one of the largest burners of Titan X, is keeping X28 at that peg. Big shout out to Rich with Diamonds. He's done so much work in that, and that's just one person, one protocol. So if we can, get tons of token, and it doesn't matter what token it is, it doesn't have to be a Titan X token or not. It's the entire platform. Whatever revenue comes from that, we'll allocate 1% of that to X28.
Perfect. Yeah, I think it's a really powerful thing, and not only are we building X28 and Titan X and all these other tokens, real utility with being able to be built upon, creating external staking for forever fees, but we're burning a token with all exterior, if X28 is on that chain, we're going to be burning that token. So, with all these other tokens adding and LP fees and starting, we're going to have hopefully a lot of, X28 burning in the future. That's I think one of our big goals for sure.
And just update: Big Dog Mint just ended. It is now live.
Oh, we're ready to go in there and run up that price. All right. So what when people look at this, what does this mean? Do they have to do anything? Does the builder have to do anything to get his launch out, or what's the story here?
Yeah. So we've got a launch bot that you can try to launch it yourself, but like Smooth just tried clicking the button and the bot beat him to it. It's
Right.
so it's basically automatic, is the simplest way to put it. But yeah, we've got a bot set up to auto create, auto close the mint, auto create all the LPs. Like this token is now live on Uniswap. Now, obviously, this is testnet version, but theoretically on mainnet, the second this launches, like he just made a buy there. Like you could go to Uniswap and buy and sell this token. You can go do it directly within our UI. There's no bonding curve. There's no internal LP until something happens, and then it goes to like just from the start. There's nothing weird here. Just launch straight on Uniswap, and you're there. Permanent liquidity from the gate. So
Yeah, I mean, we just launched a couple minutes ago, and we're already doing buys. Showing the chart.
Yeah.
It shows price impact, and selling is really easy. And then, you can click boost. Let's say 4 hours. And there's an algorithm with how much people have boosted tokens, whether it's one person or multiple people boosting the same token. So whoever has the most boost will go on the spotlight the earliest for the most part. So it's really awesome. I really, really like the way it looks. It's going to be really cool to see kind of what type of memes and what type of projects are released and on what, chains. I mean, it's Robinhood, Arbitrum, ETH. Yeah, there's so many that we're going to be on, and the it's uncapped with what could be possible on here. Truly.
Yeah. Yeah, so we've showcased launching a token, going through the mint phase, which, by the way, now that mint is over, this token is permanently capped. Yeah, if you go back to it real quick, you can see the supply 486,000 Big Dog. That's the supply. There's no more minting. It's a cap supply. This one did not have a buy and burn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this was just a regular meme token. But like if you had a buy and burn, it's cap supply, and then you're immediately decreasing the tokens from circulation out the gate. Like the buy and burn would be running immediately. So
yeah, and here's Big Dog when on the boost, just to show that it is up there, and it will be on all pages no matter kind of what's going on.
Yeah. And if you notice, select the ETH leaderboard right there, and you can see Big Dog in second place already.
Let's go.
On the leaderboard. So
it was a build on Dragon X, right? Didn't somebody build on Dragon X?
Do what? No.
What did we build on?
ETH.
This was an
it
ETH
was just a regular ETH. Oh,
Yeah.
So this platform leaderboard.
Yeah. Yeah, and it doesn't have a buy and burn, but if it stays on that leaderboard, it's going to win ETH. And what'll happen for that ETH is the platform will auto create a buy and burn for Big Dog and deposit that ETH into it. So even if you don't have a buy and burn, it could still have one down the road if enough trading volume comes through. So you can see this is in second place with $240 in trading volume. You can even boost that with there's a multiplier option. You're earning points by launching tokens, minting tokens, buying and selling tokens. See, he's got some points there. He can claim those on whatever chain he wants. In this case, it would be Sepolia. And then he can buy a multiplier. And then what does that do? That's now, let's say it's got a 2x multiplier. If $100 of trading volume comes in, it's getting credit for $200 of trading volume. So it's boosting you on the leaderboard so that you have higher chances of earning ETH to buy and burn your token. And that's, to me, that's really where the fun comes in. You're going to see a lot of people, I think, competing for those.
Yeah, so
that's for sure.
This is on the top left. When you click leaderboard, this is what the main page will show. So it's the pool balance, when the next time that the epoch happens and the payouts happen. It's going to be every 2 weeks is when these payouts happen, so allowing the pool to just keep growing. But top 5 get paid out, and it's a fight for top 5. And these, I think it's really cool how it shows all the transactions and the projection and estimated volume of trading, and it's shows you kind of where, if you want to get up there, where you need to be. And when tokens become certified, then they have their own leaderboard, just like the ETH leaderboard, which is really cool. So,
yeah, Moon 8's certified, exactly. Yeah.
So this is the ETH leaderboard we were just showing. This
Which
is
it's
Moon
number
8's.
1.
Yeah, exactly. And this is Moon 8's leaderboard. So same thing as the ETH leaderboard. These payouts are happening in ETH. They're not happening in other random tokens. This is all in ETH, and these all get paid out. Same thing. They earn a leader or a buy and burn if they don't have one, but if they do, they add another buy and burn. That is it. Might be mistaken. They're all running hot, right? Like very.
I don't remember what we decided on that. I'll have to double check that. I would imagine just medium.
Not all. I know a couple testers ask me what they should test the buy and burn at, and I said anything you want. Try the slowest one. Try the fast one.
Yeah, he's talking about specifically, you don't have a buy and burn. You win a leaderboard. The buy and burn is created. What speed does that run at?
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's a medium or high.
Medium.
I forgot what we chose.
Medium.
Yeah.
But it's but then obviously you see on the bottom it's at dude. So let's go to dude's profile, and you just see all the tokens he's launched.
Oh, that's what I'm holding.
Yeah, all the tokens you're holding. Sorry, all the tokens you have built. This is a Did you buy this, or did it CTO and then?
It's CTO'd. So if you scroll down now, you can see on the right, the original builder there was Pavlo. And so there were no trades on it. It was basically a dead token, and I decided to take it over. So now I'm the owner of that token.
So could somebody theoretically sell their NFT before it turns into a CTO? Because if it's CTO, it's available to grab. So they'll be on like certain marketplaces. They'll be able to look for these NFTs.
Yeah, the owners of all of these tokens have an NFT to represent ownership of it. If you trade it, sell it, whatever, you can do that on any NFT marketplace. And why would you do that? Because maybe you've got LP fees coming to you. Maybe it's a hot token. That NFT is, worth something because you're getting ETH sent to you from trading volume of that token. So yeah, that's another amazing feature right there.
Yeah, and I'm just buying some multiplier for Big Dog.
Nice. We can get it up to first place. We go
I
back
don't
to
know. Moon 8's been ripping.
There's a certain cult following that we all know about Moon 8. Out there
yeah.
doing the dances under the moonlight in the forest. That's I don't know. I always kind of think about that.
so
Druids.
so here we see that I did buy a multiplier, and so now it is doing a 1.18x multiplier versus all the other ones having a 1 multiplier. So you can kind of see if people are buying and selling tokens or starting tokens and gaining a lot of points, how they could really add a nice boost to these tokens on the leaderboard. And having a nice multiplier on it could be all the difference to getting hundreds of more dollars for your community and for that token.
And again, these points you're earning just by actively participating on the platform in several ways. Like you can buy points if you want, and as a form of paid marketing, or paid boost, you can do that. But you don't have to. Just participating, launching tokens, minting, buying, selling, you're earning points just by being there doing things. And so you can use those points that you've earned for free just by being on the platform to boost whatever token you're really trying to get behind.
Exactly. And this is the drop down menu at the bottom. It says how it works. So we're going to be adding a lot of different stuff to this to make it very straightforward. But all of these right now, they do have written language on what the participants can do, the builders can do, and vice versa. But we will have a video up here at some point soon to kind of show you everything that we're going. So a lot of the questions are here. We do have a white paper that we're going to be updating and sending out, making public very shortly. But for the most part, this has been really, really awesome looking through it. I really like the way this looks. It feels, I know we've clicked around a ton, but it feels really nice to click through. I might have a little bit of biasy, but it feels good.
Yeah.
We welcome your feedback on your different mobile devices, whether you're on an iPad or whether you're on a little small Android or top of the line, whatever iPhone. Do give us your experiences. Tell us how things are. We have a great dev, and he hasn't come up with a problem so far that he can't solve. He should have been on the Oppenheimer project. This guy's tenacious. He's very, very good. I mean, obviously I joked a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, you pretty much said it all. We have 100% confidence in our platform performing as expected, and even if there are small tweaks that are needed, they will get knocked out super quick, done properly, no shortcuts. Auditors are constantly, applauding this dev for the beautiful code that he writes. So it's beautiful. And Utah is asking if we've considered adding a link to Deck Screener on there. That's a pretty good idea. We could probably look at doing that.
I wonder if there's, I mean, of course there'll be some type of charge. No one does anything for free, like the Joker would always say. You're good at something, never do it for free.
Right.
That's a great idea, Utah. Dex tools or Dex Screener.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So yeah, when is this thing launching? Are we live yet? Are we there yet?
We can count the days. It's almost, it's like 2 weeks. Wait, isn't there a 2 weeks crypto meme? So if we tell somebody we're going to launch in 2 weeks, Nobody's gonna believe us. Like they literally won't believe us.
Well, it is true. That's what we're doing. We're launching in 2 weeks.
I love it.
For real.
July 17th at 2 p.m. We will be going
And this
live
is
on Ethereum.
on Ethereum. Just
Yeah.
want to make that point very clear. Yeah, we're starting on Ethereum, and then we're slowly, I don't know, maybe every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, or something like that, try to roll out a new chain if possible. But we really want to see how ETH does, and be really deliberate. But it's been running amazing, and once we start getting real life tokens on it, then that's the best testing, in my opinion, as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's the one thing about the launching is we can't just launch on a Wednesday if we're ready because of the 2 week payouts on the leaderboards. There's going to be a lot of chains. You're going to be on Unichain and Zora and maybe even World Chain and Arbitrum and Optimism and Polygon and all these different ones. And how would you ever remember when's the leaderboard on that one? I can't be bothered with it. So we are going to do our best to launch on a 2 week schedule. So all the leaderboards are, within some frame of time. They will not be all tied together. It's not like that, but at least it's every 2 weeks. And then you know where you're coming from.
Yeah, no, it'll be on the exact same sync schedule. Every leaderboard, they'll be separate, but the timing will be exactly the same.
So every single block will be all right. I'm gonna do a gentleman's bet with you later on that one. We'll talk about that.
It's not tied to blocks. It's tied to actual timestamp. So it will be exact. Yes.
Let's see if our servers are smart. I think they will be.
Yeah.
Utah, 2 weeks. But it's the real 2 weeks. Yeah, this is the real one. I guess everybody who says 2 weeks, they try to show that they mean it. But it's real. The dev told us. We've been working with this dev for years on handfuls of projects. And he's very good, very technical, and he's good at project management. He doesn't say it's going to be done tomorrow when it's impossible. And he doesn't drag things out either. He's a very, very hard worker. And can't say enough good about him. Can't say enough good about him. So yeah, it's going to be exciting. All these tokens whitelisted. I've already started reaching out to a couple communities for them to be ask us about how build on would look. Build on Zen, build on Hex, build on Pepe. We're build on Floki, build on Pudgy Penguins.
Yeah, Shiba.
Yeah. Any V3 non-tax tokens are what we're going to be built upon. So
V3
just making
or V4.
Yeah. So non-taxed V3 or V4. Unfortunately, V2 can't be built upon because we are implying V4 hooks and V4 LPs throughout all of our platforms. So we're kind of trying to pave the way and be the next generation of LPs, and it's going to be awesome.
Very much so. It's really fantastic working with you guys. It's fun. It's not easy because it's been a long process. What was the question? Somebody popped up there. What did somebody say?
It says Penny says, "I feel like this dev is Jake."
Oh, so we're not going to say, but no. I can't wait to see Jake will come back, and I just can't wait to hear his story. He'll have a story. Because he's always got stories, the workout stories and the fasting stories and the fighting stories. He's a master storyteller, so I'm sure he's gonna have a good one when he comes back. Tells us what he's been doing.
Yeah. Well,
Awesome,
yeah, I appreciate the stream, running it smooth, and we're gonna do lots more of these, maybe shorter ones, longer ones, all of the above, explainers
with guests, new communities, so we're definitely trying to become more regular. You see our faces more, kind of have a maybe not a structured set time per week, but we're definitely going to try to get a stream a week, if not more. And I think once we're live, it'll feel easier and a lot more content to talk about as well. Because while we're actively describing stuff, we can point to examples of what this is doing, what that's doing.
Yeah.
Exactly. Green candles are the best marketing. So let's see some out of the gate. See
Coming
how that goes.
soon.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get it. All right, guys. Any final words before we hop off here?
I think I'm good.
I want to say thank you to everyone who's joined, who's the staunch supporters in the Telegram. Ask us hard questions. We don't shy away from hard questions. We don't claim to know all the answers either. So ask your questions, learn how things work, give us suggestions, think about other communities that may benefit from this after you see how the platform works. Not only earn yourself some referral whitelist money, but maybe really bring benefit to a community that's just been they just needed a jump start. They need something fresh. So you might be, considered a savior. Like this guy saved us, Rah, rah, rah.
Awesome. Yeah, I just am I'm really excited for this platform, and I think we have a great group of founders on this that not only has amazing vision for the future, but are really building something kind of industry breaking, industry leading, in my opinion. We're really building a lot of powerful DeFi launchpad that nobody is really even looking at doing something like this. And it all is accumulation of our past experiences. And this platform is going to be really eye opening for a lot of people. And once they kind of see what we're doing over here, it's going to have a lasting impact.
Yes, sir.
Well stated, my friend. Well stated. All right. Well, thanks everybody. Happy Friday for the rest of you. It's Friday. Well, sorry, it's Friday morning in this part of Southeast Asia. You guys Thursday night still, right?
Yeah.
Make it a long weekend. Take it a 3-day weekend.
Yeah.
All right, guys. This is another great one, and we are out. See ya.
Thanks, everyone. Cheers.
No need to ask, he's a